What does it take to create products that are so iconic they're displayed in the world's most prestigious museums? For Bang & Olufsen, the answer lies in an unwavering commitment to design-driven innovation, even if it means defying industry norms and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Welcome to Business Model Hackers, where we explore strategy and management tools through case studies. Each week, we examine real-world applications of concepts and frameworks, using case studies from our research and our team's engagements. To protect confidentiality, some details may be altered, but the lessons remain authentic. Get ready to uncover insights behind influential business decisions. In this episode, we'll delve into the fascinating case of Bang & Olufsen, a Danish audio company renowned for its visionary approach to product design. We'll explore how their unique philosophy has fueled groundbreaking innovations and consider how the principles of optionality could shape their path forward in an increasingly digital world. Joining me is the author of the Optionality Blueprint, who will share insights from the book. Sam, how you doing?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and I'm super curious what you have to say about this. In fact, I was wondering if you could give us a brief history of Bang & Olufsen and what sets them apart from the audio industry.
The company was founded in 1925 by Peter Bang and Sven Olufsen. Bang & Olufsen has always been driven by a passion for cutting-edge design and engineering. So over the decades, the company became synonymous with high-end audio. It was celebrated for distinctive design and uncompromising craftsmanship. While many other competitors focused on mass market appeal, Bang & Olufsen carved out a niche as a premium brand known for its distinctive aesthetics and high-end audio quality. Their products were often featured in museums like Museum of Modern Arts in New York. They're basically more than just consumer electronics. They're works of art that integrate seamlessly into customers' lives and living spaces. The design-centric approach is what earned Bang & Olufsen a fiercely loyal following, willing to pay high premium prices for purchasing their products.
Now, B&O was facing increasing pressure to incorporate digital features and connectivity into their products. How is this impacting their traditional design-driven approach?
Bang & Olufsen built its reputation on iconic physical products. But in today's market, I would say even a decade ago or so, great design increasingly means seamless integration with digital services and experience. The company was faced with a discontinuity, which I discuss in detail in my book, which in this case, it's a significant shift in their industry that challenged their established way of doing things. In order to continue to thrive, they would need to find ways to incorporate digital capabilities into their offering. And that is difficult without compromising their design integrity. This was the pivotal challenge that the company faced. For example, customers who paid a premium for their products expected no less than connectivity to their audio devices. In other words, you want to connect effortlessly with streaming platforms, or if you have a smart home, or your mobile apps or mobile phone, etc. For a company whose design process has always been led by industrial engineers, this shift presented a challenge. Software and connectivity introduced new layers of complexity and new capabilities that don't align with their traditional way of working. So where designers have almost complete control over the final product, software is different, as you know, right? There was a risk that by not embracing digital fast enough, Bang & Olufsen could lose relevance in the market where competitors like Sonos and Apple were setting new standards for connected audio experiences. But at the same time, moving too far from their design route could dilute the unique brand identity that they've built over the years. And that was actually Bang & Olufsen's strengths.
I see. Were there any examples of how they ended up responding to the pressure of going digital?
Yeah, I mean, they recognized the need that they needed to evolve, right? So they took several steps to incorporate digital into their design process. They created a new unit called Idea Lab to explore software connectivity concepts and began collaborating more closely with software engineers. However, the transition hasn't been entirely smooth. Idea Lab struggled at times to integrate with Bang & Olufsen's established design culture, where tangible prototypes and physical material have always been the primary language. And some designers feared that too much focus on digital features could come at the expense of the company's signature aesthetics and sound quality. Despite these challenges, I think they had some successes, like the Bio Sound Shape wireless speaker. I had one of those. The Bio Vision Harmony TV. I paid quite a hefty sum back in the days to purchase these. The TV that they had integrated physical movements with digital content. I mean, these products suggested a path forward that stayed true to Bang & Olufsen's design heritage while embracing the digital age.
Now, looking back at what they did, what other approaches could B&O have considered as they navigated this digital transition?
One of the key principles that we emphasize here at Business Model Hackers is the power of maintaining a diverse portfolio of options. Rather than going all in on one vision of the digital future, Bang & Olufsen could have hedged their bets by exploring multiple directions simultaneously. For example, they could have launched a sub-brand focused on cutting-edge digital experiences while maintaining their classic product lines for traditionalists. Or they could have partnered or formed a strategic alliance, right, which could take in several shapes, from full M&A or acquisition to light strategic partnerships with digital platforms to create an optimized version of streaming services or smart home integrations. Another strategy is the value of stage investments and iterative learnings. Rather than making massive upfront bets on new technologies, Bang & Olufsen could have structured their digital initiatives as a series of smaller experiments, after which they would launch the minimum viable products designed to test and refine different approaches over time. So this would have allowed them to learn from the market and adapt their strategies based on real-world feedback. They should have looked for ways to turn the rise of digital into opportunity and reinforce rather than replace their core design strength. They could have explored how software and data could enable even greater customization and personalization of physical products, for example. They could have done that by integrating into their value chain or looking on how digital content could seamlessly be woven into Bang & Olufsen's signature immersive audio experiences. And for products with clear digital potential like Serene Phone, they could have followed a growth stock approach, rapidly iterating and scaling successful concepts. For their mature flagship products, they could have explored scope additions of digital features like preserving their core design appeal. There are so many ways that we discuss in optionalities and that we preach here at Business Model Hackers that Bang & Olufsen did not do and could have done to achieve supremacy in the market.
What can other companies learn from B&O's digital journey?
Bang & Olufsen is a niche in of itself, right? It's a niche product. And niche is, they dominated the niche. Basically, what they could have done is expanded that niche and made it even sub-niches. And that's something they didn't do. The story illustrates how the challenges and opportunities that arise when a company with a strong legacy in physical products faces disruption from the digital world. On the one hand, there is a risk of losing what makes the brand unique in the rush to keep up with new technologies. But on the other hand, there is an opportunity to redefine what great design means in a connected age. So the key is to approach transition with a spirit of optionality, to stay open to multiple possibilities, to invest incrementally and lean iteratively, and to look for ways to use digital as an enhancement rather than a replacement for the company's core strength. Ultimately, the most successful innovators will be those who can strike a balance between honoring their past and inventing their future. For Bang & Olufsen, that means finding a way to bring their signature design magic into the digital age, creating products that don't just connect to the internet, but that capture the imagination and elevate the human experience in a connected world.
I think that wraps up our discussion for today. Thank you for tuning in to Business Model Hackers. For more insights and updates, please visit businessmodelhackers.com, and don't forget to follow our social channels. Also, a special invite to our listeners: join our email list at businessmodelhackers.com to access exclusive downloadable resources. These materials will offer far more in-depth information on all the tools and trends we discuss here on the show and much more. Until next time, keep hacking and innovating.